Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. Welcome back again to this video today, and it's more specially for apologies on what's always happening at the village, because I have decided to go out of the village a little bit for making sure that I get peace of mind, as much of the things have been disrupting. And you know, whenever we collide, who talks, then we should just be low a little bit. And I'm now out of Nyabohanse a little bit, so as I can take a look and focus on what I want to do much. And I'm back to the section that I was analyzing and making sure that everything is coming clear forward from here today. And I'm really apologizing to all my subscribers that anything that's gonna be handling a matter of from the villa, from Nyabuhanse shenanigans, Shagalabagar and everything like that, I'm not going to be in or interrupted with that again, because I've just moved on, and I want to focus on my own things, that the content I've always been bringing out in terms of agricultural, which is agricultural businesses, as it's in regard with the fish ponds, in regard with the chicken farming, in regard with animal husbandry, in regard with the crop farming, and in regards of other tours that might be in terms of meeting them, or inside the challenges that are going to be moving on. And also, guys, to all the people who are just from Ayamarwa, thank you very much for you being here, and also chit-chatting, and also bringing more of the vibe outside, as we're going to be moving forward, because we don't have to be back always, always, as we want to move forward to see what we have to do best. And it's the best apology that I'm just riving it out, as everyone will just get this. And I'm really humble. And now there are more terrible things that are going to be coming out whenever now everything going to be stopping where it has just reached, because this is not developing issues from the village, and we are from the same village, and we are disagreeing and disagreeing, and it might lead to some other people. Now it will seem that whenever they see you, they will be just leaving you, or they might be seeing you and no one will be greeting each other, and we're from the same village, and we have to stop this disagreement that's ongoing, and we have to stop it with an immediate effect. So guys, from my side now, I'm now baptized, and but not of the father, but I'm baptized today, and everything that's going to be coming to this YouTube channel, it's over positive vibes always, as you always saw whatever I was just doing from the previous times. And I'm really humble. Thank you very much, guys, for you watching, and also commenting and subscribing, so as we can cherish together as a team, as we're going to be focusing on what is bringing to the village, because both of us, we are talking about helping the community. I'm helping the community too in terms of knowledge. So whenever we agree and disagree, sometimes maybe the people we are supporting are the people who are going to get armed, as we are disagreeing and agreeing of the matters that not even arise much. And I'm going to be going straight to the point, as much of the things has been happening, and much of the YouTubers and also more of my fans have called me, because my number is at the description, and they have been calling, so as we can chit chat and talk, and talk much about what is happening. I've heard from Miami Kitchen 74. I like you very much, and she gave me 2 or 3 lectures, and much of them, because there are so many who have talked about white man is there, much of them have talked, and we're gonna be talking about now we are shifting from what we are always doing to what we have to do next, because everyone wants to see the content you have daily, not what is being spoken, and what every day it will be just monotonous, same thing day to day. So we have to change a little bit, and that is why I've getting this video from this platform one-on-one, so as we can agree, as we are going to get forward. Give it a like, give it a positive vibe always, so as we can come together as a team. As I'm just taking a look on what is being presented onto this position because I like the environment. That's why I always come here to chit chat a little bit. And I'm now out of the village, so you'll not see me at the village for the couple of some days, as I'm going to give you more of what is coming out from this area, as I have much of the lined up made for you, which is coming very soon from tomorrow, as I'm going to look forward to see what is the positive impact to the community and what is the negative, as we come together to say that everything going to be moving forward together. So keep it in touch, keep it locked, as everything is being assembled together. Everything now is done. No one is arming each other, no one is going to talk in each other, and we are moving forward together. Keep it in touch, locked. Guys, we are talking about how the things are being transformed, and to this position, guys, you can even see they are making a podium. I don't know how it's quite, I think it's a podium of most of the people like partying and everything like that. So the entertainment zone, it's now getting this is the position. As I can see, an electrification of all the metals are being put together so they can be set, as things gonna be moving forward from this position, very relevantly from this area. And I like what I'm just seeing here, because it's a transformation at this place, and we're gonna be coming for an enjoyment. And I like how things are being analyzed. I can just see the machines here. I've never seen such kind of the machines. Look at it. Wow. The only thing I'm just hearing from this position is the scent from the paints and something like that. I see the machine is electrified. So here everyone is just making sure that is getting a job out from this position, and I like this. So I'm gonna be taking a look inside here on how everything is analyzed. Wow, I like this area. Look at how it's segmented. I like it. I like this field, guys. It looks like we are in London. Looks like we are in London, because it's a green zone, a very green zone. And this is where yesterday I met one of the people from Northern America, and he was so jovial. The kid and the lady that I got here, I was a little bit joking with her, and it was not a serious thing, guys, of yesterday that I was seducing her, but I was like making sure that I'm getting much attention from her, because I wanted much of the information. So I had to bring her to my attention, so as we can rhyme and make sure that things are running more possible. I want to climb here because this is a swimming pool, and to this position it doesn't have water, but I want to climb here. I want to climb here, guys. Yeah, I want to climb here. Wow. 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 Fantastic. So this zone is very meticulous. Let me see it. Wow. These guys are, let me give you a small story. Because guys, I ever did much of the works before I could go to school to look for the certificate and also the degree from and diploma from catering and accommodation. So I was working in an underground class whereby I finished my Form 4. But guys, I can just get you a little story from yesterday. I talked about my primary school. Now today I'm going to be talking about the high school. Let me say about this way that once upon a time, whenever I went to high school, I was like how many years? 14, 15. I was like 15 years there. I was 15 years. And whenever I reached at my school, guys, you know, whenever your parent goes with you to the school and tells you that I'm now going with you to the school, the first day of reporting to school, you have your shopping, you have your bag, the uniform, you're going to get it in school, you're going to purchase it in school. Then we went, me and my father, and I went with the primary school uniform. Then whenever I reached there, I found that you are paying some money, then you are given the school uniform, because they had written it to the attached papers that you are always being given, the calling letters. As you go and arrive to that school, you have to get that paper, which is the calling letter, and you get in. So during that time, I was now admitted. Then my father told me, make sure that you be very strict and be very punctual about whatever you have. Be very keen about whatever you have, because this school is not like the primary school. It's not, now you are becoming now a new learner, whom now you don't know anything, so you have to learn from the first time. So guys, what I did is I just make sure that I gather my all the box I had, the bag I had, and the uniform that was in primary school. It was a short. My father went back with it. Then you are now sitting there, and the shirts and the long trousers are branded with the admission number you are given and everything like that. So you just put them somewhere so that they can dry, and that paint should stick to that cloth. So after now drying, you wear, then you be very neat. Then whenever it reaches around 4, the dorm prefects do come for you, and so as you can go, they can go with him and show you which dorm you are going to sleep and something like that. So during that time, you know, you cannot carry all the things. You have a basin, you have a basin. What's another thing? You have it's called a bag, if I'm not wrong. It's like a bag, if I'm not wrong. A bag, and also a basin, and let me talk about a basin, a jerrycan. Yeah, exactly. You had to get a jerrycan. So whenever I just reached to that position of that school, now now the dorm prefect do come for you to pick you, then get you to the place where now you will go and sleep and attach you everything. So during that time, guys, he comes with the people who will try to carry your luggages back to the dorm, and they show you the dorm you are going. And during that process, you know, a basin was the main aim, because whenever somebody gets you a basin, that's enough for everything. So everyone was eager to get a basin from you. So he came with one of the guys who were very, they needed the basin from me. So I never knew. So my father told me, make sure that you stick with your own things. I had to stick with my things. Then the guy came and told us, now we can just move to the dormitories. So I was now helter-skelter, like whenever you go to Nairobi, make sure that you are so punctual about whatever you are doing and how you are walking. Then we reached at that destination now of the dorm. Then I just looked at my back, my left. The guy over the basin is not available. What can you do? The first day, my basin went. So I was about, oh, what's just happening here? So I was not in a position to tell how and who was the guy, because even me, I'm the new at that school. So I had to, oh my God, now my father told me to make sure that I stick with my things. Now, what am I going to tell? But I had an idea that the guy who took my basin was short and was talking. I had that tribe. You know, sometimes in Kenya, you can just hear this person, the way he or she talks, you can just identify the language the guy is talking, so you can identify the tribe. So I had heard, oh, this, I know that guy, but he was short. Then I asked the guy who was now the dorm master, who came and took us, so as he can just show us the relevant dorm I was going. Then he told me that no, the basin in this school, it's for the community. Oh my God. Now the basin is for the community. Guys, I can reveal this as a fact. I was about to be obsessed. And my father had told me, people here are very cruel. People here are aggressive. They can hinder you, they can kick you. I was about now, my days are now numbered. So I talked about, where is this guy who has my basin? The first day my basin was stolen, the first day in school, the first day. So I talked about, I'll just get this person. The basin is for the community, I'll get this person. Because my first day, I have not even showered with that basin. I don't know even how this water of this school looks like. Then when I got out from the dome, now I have been shown the bed, where the bed is. I've been shown where the number of the bed, which number is it, and also talk about because in the high schools we have upper bed and the lower bed. It's a double. So for the first joining, you have to sleep up. From once you have to sleep up, then now the person who is down is called your father. You can call the father. So you have to call the guy father, because he has to protect you from cruel, from other people, from talk about bullying from other people. So the person you get down your bed is your father. He acts like your father. So that's the protocol in high school. So I asked that guy. It was the same tribe of that guy stole my basin. I asked the guy, hey, he was called Billy. I cannot just forget. I asked, hey bro, what's your name? He told me, I'm Billy. He was very polite, that guy. And I told him that somebody has stole my basin, and can you help me to get this person? He told me, oh, today, yes, I have arrived, but I came there to pick a basin, but now I've reached the dome, I don't have a basin. What can I do then? Okay, I decided now what to do. I have to look for that guy. So I went and I sat at a specific corner. That guy told me, go and sit at a specific corner. Everybody passes through that position, because he told me, if he told me to describe the guy. Then I just talked about the guy is a little bit shorter and talks the tribe you are. Then he told me that okay, most of the guys who are coming there, they are the Form 3s and Form 4s who are coming to pick you. So he might be a Form 4 and the upper domes. And he asked me which kind of a short was he wearing because of a games kit. I told the guy that it was green, and it was green overall from up to down. He told me that is called Agnolo. In that school, that dormitory that wears green, both the shirt and which is the all games kit was green. It was Agnolo. Agnolo 1 was Agnolo 1, Agnolo 2, Agnolo 3, Agnolo 4. So the dome I was Agnolo 4. Then he told me that go and sit between Agnolo 2 and Agnolo 3 because there's a pathway there. So go and sit there, wait for that guy. You're going to be coming out with that basin. Because that guy told me, I went and I sat that place. Then I was about, okay. Because all the people who are coming to the dormitory of Agnolo, they have to pass through that pathway so as they can come to the dormitory. Then a little bit like 2 minutes, I saw that guy. And he was a Form 3 and he was a prefect. I followed the guy. You are the person who has my basin. What's the problem? He told me, you are a very young person. You are a Form 1. I'm a Form 3. Keep quiet. I'll cane you or I hit you, because that time they were bullying in the schools. So I was about, even if you have maybe a gun or you have what, I have to come with you. So he went to Agnolo 3. Agnolo 3, you have not to pass in front, but you have to go around. Then the door, it was they were using emergency door because the entry door had a breakage, so they were going with an emergency door of the backward. I followed the guy. Then he entered the dormitory. Then he went to the beds. Then I got the guy. Then I told the guy, give me the basin. And that's an order. It's my first day here. You stole my basin. Do you see me? Did you know me? You know how they behave because you are a Form 1. Maybe you don't recognize the faces. I told the guy, give me the basin. I see, because sometimes in Form 1 you write there some things so as it will be easily recognizable. Then I noticed that the guy was refusing to give me the basin, so I had to do something that was best a little bit to me. I asked the prefect who was there for that dormitory. I asked the guy that, please, this guy has my basin, so please can you do something? Tell the guy to give me the basin, it's mine. Even that guy of that prefect told me that don't be stupid. The basin is for the community. What if somebody tells you like that and you are a Form 1 and the same day you came? And even I was doubting my box. I've left it to the dorm. I only told that guy, now I'm calling father. I just told the guy, please look, check me those stuffs there. I'm coming, please. So the prefect of that dorm started fighting me, telling me that Form 1, it's the first day you are coming inside here, you are misbehaving, you look very rude. What doesn't you hear from us that the basin is for the community? I was about, is it my basin for the community or for all the basins in this world for the community? Why can't you leave it for me? Then whenever now it lost, or come and ask me, please help me with the basin. I go and shower, I'll return it. Why can you come and whenever we are just walking, you know, you are walking helter-skelter, so as we are following the guys who have, so that guy lagged behind, reluctant behind. So that's how he went. So I searched for that guy. He was not available. Then that guy got my t-shirt this way. I was even having a blazer. You know, now Form 1 you have to wear everything. You have even in Form 1, guys, I cannot lie you. I wore inside games kit, then a school shirt, then I had it's called a windbreaker, then a blazer. Blazer is like a coat. Then I was in school full uniform. The shoes are called taffy shoes. Then you go in socks. I have white strips and blue strips, and it's like ash. Looks like an ash like color. So that guy now touched me here, told me that Form 1, never bring your rudeness here. I'm saying there's no basin. He was a little bit bigger guy, and he was from the same tribe exactly. So I asked the guy, why do you want to fight me? And I need my own basin. The guy told me that I'll slap you, I'll hit you very badly. So I was about, now you want to hit me because I am coming here for my own things. Why? He pushed me to the beds, because beds here, beds at that side, this side and this side, there are beds, and a little narrow road that people can just trespass and you go to your certain bed. People are sharing that pathway. So he pushed me, then I hit my back at the bed. Then I just stood up and told the guy, are you giving me a basin or not? Now he pushed me the second time. So I had to fight, guys, because now it's now becoming rude, because whenever I go now, I have left it. And my father told me from home, make sure you have your own things in your hand, in your fingertips. Never lose anything. Because I don't want to hear, because I knew that time, guys, even getting money to go for to enroll yourself in Form 1, it was a very hectic. Getting the talk about the laundry things, getting talk about the set books, talking about the books, the textbooks. You are just learning bags, making a shopping. So it was very costly to us because of the talk about how the economy was from my home, because most of the things my father was we had 4 brothers. Now we met in high school, so you can know how that life now was very difficult for my parents. So even getting something, it was we sweat, because during that time, guys, I can just remember, and we were planting tobacco plantation. So you know, from the nursery beds to the seed bed, from the seed bed to the ridges at the shamba, it had much of the works until you just burn it. Then you go and you just squeeze it to be like a bale. Then you go and sell it. It's taking a lot of time. Now you have such money. Now the guy is just mistreating you. So guys, I had to fight. I'm telling you the fact, I had to fight that day, and I fought that day with 2 people, the same guy with the basin and the prefect at the same time. Then people now are coming, oh, Form 1 is fighting the first day. You can feel that impact now. Now all the schools now, they are hearing, oh, you know, the high school, and you know, when you go to the high school, then something goes very wrong a little bit. You will hear all the students, hey. Then now everybody was, hey. People are running here and there. From 3, there's a fight from 1 and from 3 prefect at Anyoro 3. Whoa, people came and hey, I don't know, something like that. So we were about to then at that time the head prefect now came and told us that we have to follow the guy, and asked me, what's the problem? Which form are you? I'm Form 1. What's the problem? I've come for my basin. This guy came as a person to help me carry my luggages to the dome. Then whenever I turned around, I got that my basin is not available. So the guy told me that okay, so why are you fighting? I told the guy that I've just asked that they give me my basin, or we see the basin how, because I had my I had written something down so that I can identify it very quickly. He told me that now follow me to the staff room. My lord. So my heart was, now it's my first day arriving in this school and it will be my last day. I was about, now what is this? Now this is a problem. And that school had one of the very big principal, was very big. He was called Bagbo. But it was a nickname called Bagbo, but he was called Austin Muma. Very big guy, very big. He walks like an elephant. You will see, have you ever seen Ngutu the window? So now seeing Ngutu the window, how Ngutu the window is, then we will analyze now the size of that guy. Now Ngutu has no money, a little bit. But now the person who is a principal has money, and that size of Ngutu, you can now analyze how Ngutu is. So whenever you reached at the office, I met the principal, was the first person to meet. Then the head prefect talked to the principal that these guys were fighting in the dome, and I don't know what is the problem with them. They can just tell you. Then, now I'm from class 8, guys. Even English is shagarabagara, English is this, yes and this, yes, something like that, and going. Better you make a sentence and you move. It doesn't matter which kind of things you are going to speak there. So, so the principal told us, lie down. Then he saw me and told me, but your uniform looks very new. Which form are you? I talked about I'm Form 1. You are Form 1? I was talking like a I can imitate the guy. Which form are you? I talked about I was Form 1. I am a Form 1. What's your name? My name is Samson Gintu Sigano. Okay. When did you report in this school? I talked about today. You report today and you are fighting this school? Okay. You, come here. He was a prefect. A prefect has the blue shirts. They have always blue shirts. So I called the other guy, stand up. What's your name? My name is John. Which form are you? I'm Form 3. Are you a dome prefect? Yes, I'm a dome prefect. Dome and you're 3. So you are fighting Form 1. Why are you a prefect? Why can't you resolute? Why are you fighting Form 1? What's the causative agent, you young boy? Hey, Samson, what's the problem? Sir, I came here, then I was talking Kiswahili and English mixing because I cannot go fluent because I was from primary. It was not it was a public school. Sometimes public schools has problem, guys, in English speaking. So I talked about how those guys came to pick me from the assembly until to the dome. Then I found that I don't have that guy who carried my basin. Then I went and I searched for that guy. I found the guy, and I asked the guy to give me a basin. He rushed to the dome, which is Dome Anyoro 3. Then I followed the guy so as he can give me my basin because I had finished bathing already. Then he started fighting this prefect. I was asking in a good manner. He started fighting me, pushing me, fighting me. So I had to resist and also rescue myself because I could get some injuries. Then he talked to that guy. You are a prefect and fighting a Form 1? And I now insisted they talked about the basin is for the community. And when I was here, guys, sir, I found that my father told me that make sure that everything you have it onto your fingertips. Don't let anyone, because this basin is yours. So I reached here, the people are talking about the basin is for the community. I'm not understanding because it has not been written to the it's called a calling letter. It doesn't have such kind of the things, and whenever we buy them, we are not told that this is for the community. Why is he talking about the community? I don't know that. So I was asking my best, and then the guy never understood me. He started fighting me. Then the principal talked about come here, bring that blue shirt. Just that was the day I was promoted. The first day I was promoted as from Form 1, a new Form 1 to a prefect the same day. The first day of that school, I was a prefect with a blue shirt. Then he rang the bell and all the people came to assembly. And we were now kneeling down, and it was about, hey, now I'm going home. This is now home, because people are now at assembly. Now you are kneeling inside assembly where we have a flag post is. So we were kneeling down there. So I was about now, this is now the final parade. It's done here with this principal. Now I'm going home with an immediate effect. Oh my Lord. Whatever comes, let it be. I'll try to. I've tried to make myself to be hard. Whatever they just chase me, they will chase me. So we were just kneeling down there. Then started introduced the parade. Yeah, we are here a little bit, and I'm here to announce that this boy called Samson Gintu Sigano from today is a prefect from today. So the first day impression, I got the positive impact. If that basin, it could not have been stolen, I could not be the prefect. So sometimes you have to allow some things to happen so as you can rise. So this story comes in a relation whereby I've just got it, let it go, because it has happened from Ayamaro and me. It has happened, so it is apologies for what has happened, and no one is going to talk each other again. And I'm now out of that saga that's always continuing and coming out from the villa and also the community. I'm just thinking about what is the community now going to take from us. That Gintu and Maro are arguing for what, you know? So they'll think about the race? No. Tribal? No. What's the problem? So I've just left it, and all the guys who are just watching the video, I've surrendered, and I've now moved out of the villa a little bit for some days, couple of days, and I'll be giving you the content coming out and the stories that relevantly come across with such kind of the stories I'm just giving out, like what is happening, the really life stories that are always happening. As you know, from that position, guys, I never swept the school. And also I can just speak about from that school, much of the students who are running there, I changed that dome. I was given, now the guy who was in, I was asked, which dome did you be placed? I talked about Anyolo 4. Then he talked about, okay, the guy who is in Anyolo 4 has to go to Anyolo 3. Then I had to take over the responsibility of Anyolo 4. So guys, from that month now, I was learning a little bit to get the knowledge on what is just taking over. Then I was about, okay, now I get the knowledge now. So now I can run the dormitory. So I started now getting some people disarguing outside there because of my Form 1s who are coming from Nyabohanse. We were like, Form 1, we were like 14 people from Nyabohanse. And we came from 8, we came from the same school. And we were 14, 6 were from different schools. Then they started talking to me that, the timetable, guys, here in Kenya, if you are in a Form 1 and you arrive to a Form 1 student, or you are a Form 1 student, then you arrive to that dome, you are the person, you are the people to sweep the dome until you get to Form 2. So the guys, if you miss sweeping, because there's a sweepers list who are going to sweep, whenever you miss, they just mark. Whoever has swept, yes, who is there, they mark. Whenever you miss, your days are numbered. You will be hit like a Cherokee drum. Even a prefect can hit you. I'm telling you this as a fact. Even a prefect has a potential of caning you like a teacher during that time. So I got much of the friends talking about, can you get me a place where I can just sleep to your dome? Guys, I took that dome. I started transferring people from that dome. Whoever thinks that he cannot sleep in that dome because they were jealousy of being subjected to a Form 1 who is now a prefect in that institution or in that dormitory, as I can run even Form 4. So I got much of my people from Nyabuhanse to that dome, and I'm giving you this as a resolution, because sometimes whenever you are in power, it doesn't matter that you have to challenge all the people. Everyone has to be in an equal manner. So to all the things that have been happening, and they're still happening, I'm very sorry about that. My subscribers, thank you very much for you staying with me and making sure that we are grooving together, me and you, as we are going to make a potential outside here, as we are going to get forward. And everything that has been miscellaneously, everything that has been approximating, and we might be thinking about doing, it's now rubbed onto our heads, and I'm now baptized again. I'm now a new baptized guy, and I'm going to be giving you more of the stories and getting the content into a way that you will be understanding, and also things coming out from my productive part, and everything gonna be very fantastic. So guys, I'm gonna be ending this video from this area, as it's now very totally in the evening. As I talked about today, I'm sleeping here, so maybe tomorrow I might be having much of the people coming into this institution, so as we can check what is to be continuing. So I'm just kicking off from this area, and the swimming pool is very, very awesome, and I like what I'm just saying into this position, and I really like the people who are supporting us always, again and again. I really, really like you. Kudos, keep it calm, keep it wagwan. This is the resurrection. I'm resurrected, guys. I'm resurrected. Exactly, I'm resurrected. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Nice time, guys. Take care wherever you are. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you will be. And I really like you. I really appreciate everything that is happening and has been happening.